All right. So where were you in 2020? I know I met you through like Bill and Mac and Corn and all them.
2020 was still high school. What, like junior year high school, I think. Uh, Junior, maybe senior. I don't know, somewhere around there. Yeah. Just living at home, uh, playing games all day because it was COVID. So,
Hmm. Um, and where are you now, would you say?
just graduated college. I'm working full time now as a software engineer. Uh, Moved out to like the Minneapolis area, which is new. I've never lived in a city before, so all new. That's all new within like the last like month or two even. But yeah, mainly just did college for a while. That was kind of that entire break was college until now working. So
Right. You were you were an esports manager, correct?
kind of yeah, I played on my own, and then through college I competed with them, and then started working for them too. I did like broadcasting work, so I was like the production manager for all of that sort of stuff. um I don't know, it felt like a good transition from streaming on my own to not enjoying streaming on my own and then just doing it for other people. So
Right. Dude, that's I think that's cool. So what do you do now, job wise?
um job wise, yeah, I'm a software engineer, so I just code all day pretty much.
I think it's very neat how many people like are in that field that were streaming with us.
Yeah, I mean, it seems natural if you're on a computer all day that you're going to get interested in all of the crap that's actually happening.
Yeah.
Although it was supposed to be kind of like a backup plan for me,
Mhm.
which is funny because it turned out to be the harder career to get into than my original thing. Software engineers are like not being hired right now. So I'm incredibly lucky that I got anything because, yeah, I know so many people that I graduated with that have not. It's
Mhm.
just a very, very tough field right now.
But I'm actually glad you got a job. I hear a lot of people are struggling.
Yeah.
Um, who who was your biggest inspiration, or who has been your biggest inspiration?
You're talking like streaming related or just fully in general?
Just in general, like it doesn't have to be streaming related.
Ah, oh, that is it's a good question because I don't know if I have. I'll say streaming related. It was Ludwig for a while, and that's kind of what got me into doing like broadcasting for my college as well. Is like kind of getting more into the events. I mean, it was still kind of in my streaming time that I don't know if you heard of it or remember it, but I did like a charity Valorant tournament with like Minecraft creators and stuff or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that.
Um, so that was like that's kind of what got me interested in then broadcasting production stuff. Um, but in general, I mean, I think my people I look up to is just like my family more so than anything. Unless yeah, like something specific, maybe I'll look out to like someone who I'm not directly related to or like know or anything. But otherwise, yeah, it's family related. My brother, my parents, just simple stuff like that.
Okay. Um, between streaming in 2020 and what you're doing now, what do you prefer?
I mean, streaming in 2020 was just such a golden age. I like where I'm at now more, right? Like kind of having my roots set a little more and moving forward with life, actually knowing what it's gonna look like in like 5, 10 years or so. That's really nice. But no, streaming in 2020 was nice. It's just everyone was always on. Every single night you could get on and like hop in a call with like 10, 20 people. Now everyone just has jobs, which is good. You know, I do too. And it's like people have lives. They're not always online by COVID or whatever.
Yeah.
No, there's probably also just a lot of nostalgia that ties me back. But realistically, I probably like more, or I like now more.
Okay.
Just, yeah, it's nostalgia's affecting that answer.
Yeah, I agree. Um, what did you love about streaming?
Um, it was so I'm like a super introverted person, so it was kind of a way that I could open up more. introverted and shy. I know they're like technically different or whatever, but yeah, I like socially was not great, and so streaming got me more into that. Um, so I'm better now because of it, but also yeah, I didn't feel as pressured as I did talking to people normally. Um, it was yeah, it was a good social outlet. Uh, I think that was the main reason. There was tons of other stuff, you know, meeting people and learning more about the tech that does it, and trying to be creative, come up with events, see people react positively to your stuff. Was always really cool as well. But no, the number one was just yeah, getting outside my comfort zone, doing more social sort of stuff.
Okay. And what did you hate about streaming?
There was a lot of drama. There was always drama. It never went away. I mean, it was like every new week it was like, dang, can I like talk to this person, or does my friend hate them for some reason now? Um which some of it was like really funny content wise or whatever. Yeah, it was always over such small stuff in general too. I feel like it a lot of it that happened, and some was more valid. Like I know there was even some people closer in our community who had weird like fucking child grooming accusations and stuff. And so like there was some real stuff, but otherwise it was just like this person said something I didn't like. Now none of us are going to talk to you, and it felt like a like elementary school
Oh,
drama all
oh
the
yeah.
time.
And it's like if one person it would be like one of the main like bigger people. It's like, "Oh yeah, we don't talk to them anymore." And everyone's just like, "Oh, okay." I'd always go ask like the person who was like being outcast. I'm like, "So what'd you do? Tell me your side." Then I'd hear their side and I'd be like, "Oh, okay, it's one of these situations." I have always thought that was so funny. I loved all the drama. Ate that shit up. I knew it all. Kept to myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm still learning more every day now because I'm still friends with like Mac and Corn and those
Mm-hmm.
people, and so sometimes I just there's just more that gets unveiled. So
Oh man, that's good, dude. It's been 5 years. Like, what the fuck else is coming out?
mhm.
Um, so why did you stop streaming?
um It's a bit of everything. There was a lot of other people who were kind of stopping. I really enjoyed it doing it more as like a group of people. And like anytime I was streaming, it was with others. But then it turned into a point where it was like always on my own. Um, I didn't love that. I also was just I think I stopped streaming around the time that I was like transitioning to college, so that probably played into it as well. Because I did a few from college, but it was more rare. Um, yeah, I think it was a lot of people moving away, and I also kind of was deciding if it was something I wanted to pursue more and like actually try and do content as like a full on hobby, or if it was just fun to do for the time being, and that's good where it was. And yeah, I kind of decided on the latter. Of it was like it was fun, but I don't want to actually put in the effort to make this go anywhere,
Yeah.
so I might as well just stop while I'm ahead.
Um, would you ever go back to streaming?
I could totally see it. I still, I like to call them my quarterly streams. Like about once every 3 months or so, I'll like stream for a day. And so sometimes, yeah, I still have that inkling or like that desire to do it. But I also just have so much other stuff going on. I do hop between hobbies a lot, so there's a chance, but I would doubt it.
Um, do you have any regrets from that time?
Uh so that is a good one. Because there's regrets in the form of like if I wanted to do more with it, looking back, there's a lot more I could have done to try and I hate like the word like connections and stuff like that, but there was definitely ways that I could have gotten myself more into the scene if I wanted to really go that path. And at the time I did. Um, but I think it's yeah, I also wish that I fed less into the drama. Because there was people that I kind of like didn't even give a chance because I knew like my friends had some beef with them or something. Or people I would barely talk to. and I know there was a lot of people involved. You know, there was like Minecraft SMPs, there was Among Us groups, there was a lot to keep up with, but I kind of stuck with like the same people for a lot of it.
Mhm.
Um, so maybe branch out a little more, but honestly, I don't have anything too major. There wasn't like any drama that I got myself involved with, which I think was great. Outside, there was like something that actually was like more like my high school friend group or something. So nothing with like our streaming people. It was still a stream I did, but it didn't affect that. So um, if there was drama, that would be it. But no, I think I'm pretty happy looking back. Nothing too major.
Where do you want to see yourself in the future? What type of goals do you have?
I got like boring goals now, but I mean fun goals. I just want to, yeah, keep exploring interests and stuff. I got different hobbies now that I want to keep looking into. And now that I have a lifestyle that can, yeah, I'll say afford to do more stuff than as a high school and college student. Actually try and push myself to do that more. Like I've been, learning Korean, for example. I want to travel back there. I studied abroad there when I was in college, and I was like, I need to travel back. I need to learn. So like that's a current one, but um, otherwise, yeah, it's boring adult goals. I want to save and invest and buy a house. Like those are my realistic goals, and just yeah, live a good happy life. I don't have like any fun ones outside of that at the moment. They'll come up though.
Yeah, of course. Um, are you happy with where you are in life?
Oh yeah, yeah, easily. I I feel like, especially looking back at like the streaming stuff too, I've just kind of had good stuff to latch on to um, throughout, especially starting from like high school time and now moving into this new stage of more adult life, typical adult job life or whatever. I think I'm happy where I'm at there too. It's still pretty new, but I think I'm happy where I'm at.
All right. And then these three are, do you still talk to anyone from like back then?
Yeah, obviously Mac and Corn I still talk to. We're still good friends. Probably, I'm flying out to see Mac in the near future. I saw Corn maybe like 2 3 years ago actually. But so I still hang out with them a lot. And then there's some others too, like Doc Holland. I know he wasn't super involved with a lot that we did, but also still talk with him. And some other people. It's funny actually. I've been messaging Katie because she brought up that she's like, "Oh yeah, I did this thing with Phoenix or whatever," and I realized we hadn't talked in forever. So, um, but yeah, no, Mac and Corn would be the big two.
Um,
Oh, Frag as well, actually.
yeah. Would you want to talk to anyone if they like wanted to reach out and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to it. I've realized that I've been worse about it recently just because I've been less on my computer and everything that I used to be and everything. Actually, I just opened up my thing and I realized I never responded to someone from back then, which is not great. Uh, um, but yeah, no, I'm open to it, but less so in like a let's fully rekindle the friendship, let's bring back streaming, and more just like you would with a high school friend of like, hey, how's it going? How's your life? And that's kind of where it is.
Right.
It is weird because I think I'm in the same boat as like most people where they really do not just like that was like a different time in their life and it's like they're not connected to it at all anymore.
Right.
So all right. Well, I should probably call it for me anyways. Again,
Dude,
I
thank
hate
you for
working
like
an adult job. I gotta
thank you
go to
for
bed.
taking the time though. Like I appreciate you
Yeah, for
making
sure.
time.
It was cool to see you reach out because yeah, I just it's not a part of my life that I interacted with much anymore.
Yeah. So, thank you
So
very much.
yeah, I hope the rest of the interviews and stuff go well and everything. I'll definitely watch the video when it's all done.
Yeah.
Whenever I know that's probably a ways out of
It's
getting in contact with everyone
for
and
sure it's
stuff.
like got to be 6 months out because I got to get everyone, I got to cut it down, edit it so that like cuz some people have like shared some stuff and I don't want things that aren't supposed to be shared out there because it's not everyone's business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Paint everyone in a good light.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess yeah. If there's nothing else or anything, I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Yes, you too.